Hello, hello, hello. What up? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? How you doing? Glad you're here. What's up, everybody? What up, Beatsville? What up, Skyline? What up, Ola? Kevin, Ronald. Good morning, good morning. Paul Axis? Or Paula? Grizz, what's up? Nikhil, how you doing? KA Trades, what's up? Macy, hello. Dan, how you doing, Dan? It's been a while. Riley, Lupek, Miguel, Stumbling Water, what up? Eddie, good morning. OC Capital, Matt, Froggy, good morning, good morning. Unfortunately, I forgot to change the latency setting on YouTube again. I can't change it once I started streaming. So it's at normal latency, which is slower than usual. So if you want the least amount of latency, you're gonna have to watch on Twitch today. But it's not a big deal. I think it's maybe 20, 15, 20 seconds. On YouTube, and on Twitch it should be like 2 seconds. What's up, Ollie? How you doing? My voice is delayed from camera. Well, try refreshing because OBS did disconnect while doing the countdown, like the pre-market there. So try refreshing and maybe that'll fix it. All right. Let's take a look at the range we got for the overnight sesh. Is that 300 points exactly? Wow, tick to tick, 300 points on the dot. That's manipulation, guys. That's like, I don't normally see that to the tick, but 300 point range. So what do you know? We're at pretty much halfway of that range and VWAP. So interesting spot there to watch. I do like those 50% retracements. You know that. And, I try not to have too much of a bias going into the day. I like the long side a little bit more today. 50% oven range there. That's what that says. What's up, Jen? How you doing? A lot of you guys are reluctant to head over to Twitch, but I'm telling you, I think it's there's some benefits over there. I don't know about ads or anything like that, but stream quality is nice. I think it's better on Twitch. The latency is better on Twitch, and all the features that maybe we'll eventually implement are better on Twitch. Anyway, so we had some data come out. It was delayed data. What was it? Was it unemployment, non-farm payrolls from previous during the shutdown, something like that, I think. So we had that at 7:30. Got a little boost out of there. Here we are sitting at essentially 50% of the range here, right at VWAP. So personally, I wouldn't mind. If I was going for the momentum play off the open, I wouldn't mind being long here. I'll consider doing it. I'll look on some micros here. Could be a fast stop out as well, of course. But market's going to open up here in 5 seconds. Let's see if I get a fill. Oh. Hey, I got filled there. So we get a boost out of here.
This is all wet and it's slick and it's ready to go.
I got 3 micros. All right. There you go. Very nice. That happened fast. I didn't really even have time to think twice about moving my take profits. 211 there on one lucid funded there. Nice boost. There's 300. What's up, G-Man? How you doing? I'm doing fine. They got dental over at Twitch? I don't think so. Twitch is banned on your work laptop. Makes sense. YouTube, there's at least educational content you can find. What's up, Turbo? Got the emojis ready? No, I don't have the emojis ready, Grizz. We can't trade at 9:45 with My Fun Feature Sim funded. 9:45. PMI? They count PMI as tier 1 on My Funded? They need to smoke a J and relax. Did they move their calendar? No, here it is. T1 News. What is the 50%? It's 50% of the overnight range. OVN's overnight. I talked about it, right at the open there. So that's what I took long off of. What up, Parshav? The calendar on My Fun Features being very slow. I was just trying to see if this is counted as tier 1 news. I didn't think it was, but I'm guessing you already looked it up or asked somebody, Macy. Yeah, I'm good. Today is December 16th. Employment report 8:30. That's the only thing I see on here. So honestly, Macy, unless you found a better source, I think you can trade it. Now, I don't want you to trade it based off that and then lose the account. But if it was me, yeah, I wouldn't worry about it because My Fun Features is no T1 news, to my recollection. And if you look at the T1 news on their site, on their calendar, it already happened. It's just the employment report. Anyone else want to verify what I'm saying is accurate? Lag for anyone else or just me? Yeah, no, it's looks like my upstream's getting in the red zone in OBS. They said that on Discord to you? Really, Macy? That's confusing, because I don't... I'm surprised by that. If you're on the core plan, there's no news restrictions, says one of the mods. So maybe that's because that's normally what I trade. I think it's the pro. The pro sim funded is where it's more strict. Because the payout's capped, much lower. The pro plan on My Fun Features has a 100K payout cap, so they don't want people yellowing news, probably. But on the core plan, since there's payouts capped, I think you're good. So it just depends on what you're trading. My long or short? I was already in a trade going into the open. Well, I had a limit order to go long, and I got filled there off the open, and then got filled on the take profit really fast. So I'm already out of that trade. That was a very, very fast trade. Okay, Macy, you are pro sim funded. Okay. All right. That's a good distinction. I should make note of that for prop firm Gorilla. Let me add that in there. Let's see, my phone features. What up, Cherry Joe? How you doing? Stat Cat, what up? Power Shop, did you like Mad Max Fury Road? I mean, when that movie came out, I remember everyone loved it. I've never seen any of the Mad Maxes, so I just never feel like watching it, even though it's supposed to be good. All right, 2 hour supply zone here. It's kind of where we topped out, but you know, we got overnight highs just above, so I think that's a better target than 2 hour supply. Then we got 400 above that, and we have PDH above that. So honestly, I would love for us just to push all the way through this stuff, all the way through it. Sounds like Top Step X is having issues. Apologies for anyone who's trading that. I mean, not apologies, it's not my fault, but sucks, I guess, because they do force you to trade that, and it's been having a lot of issues. Anyone watch that Monday Night Football last night? You know, as a Steelers fan, that was like maybe the least stressed I've ever been watching the Steelers play. They usually make it like uncomfortably close. They actually look pretty good. I can't really figure out the Steelers this year because like when they're on, they look really solid, but they're very inconsistent. Sometimes they look like straight trash. When last did you have a down day? Me? Yesterday, I lost $1,000 in the Purdy account. I lost money in my personal account. I made money on Lucid accounts. What makes you a Steelers fan? Don't ask. No, I never lived in Pittsburgh. When I was young, I just picked the Steelers to be a contrarian because my family's Colts fans. And then my best friend growing up, his family was from Pittsburgh. They were all Steelers fans. So it just cemented my decision of being a Steelers fan. I've just been a Steelers fan ever since. Aaron back from injury. Yeah, he actually looked pretty good yesterday. Oh, G-Man, you got stuck in a long trade. Did you get out of that? You know how Top Step works. Dude, when their platform's got issues like that, and you're in a trade, and it's, if it's a losing trade, they're definitely going to rectify that. If it's a winning trade, I feel like usually they only erase your losing trades. Back on down to VWAP. ES it's got some relative weakness now. Let's move through VWAP into a 1 hour demand here. You look at the NQ chart and trading view. I think NQ just rolled over is the thing, right? I think that's probably what you're saying. If you're looking at NQ on trading view, they do continuous contracts and usually they roll over on Tuesday. So I think that's the gap you're seeing. So you're saying this gap here, right? I believe that's just the rollover gap. Click on down in the bottom right corner. It says B-ADJ. I'm trying to show you without a Windows resizing my thing. Adjust for contract changes. Turn that on, and then it'll remove the gap for you. So turn on be back adjusted, no gap. That's how I prefer to look at it. I was confused because like yesterday I was looking at trading view on my phone, last night, and it kept saying like it was green, like it said Nasdaq's up 0.4% or whatever. And then I would look at the chart and I'm like, am I losing it? Like it's not up at all. And I think it was just having a hard time with the contract change. All right, here at VWAP, ES, maybe ES can find some support and we could have a really nice long down there. This might not be a bad spot to try it. ES might be able to get a little boost out of here. Yeah, rollover week is generally not my favorite. In the last two Discord calls I've been in with Grizz and Loop, I fell asleep both times. That's because you guys leave the voice chat on for like hours. So as of now, it's just a lower high here from overnights. So maybe we'd move lower. Trying to find an interesting spot here down below. I like this area here. First spot I'm looking for if we do move lower. There's a 1 hour demand zone here though. We'll see if this is another VWAP projection. The news they told me to not trade does not move the market at all. That's why I'm confused, because I thought it was just, according to my research, you can trade on the pro accounts except for T1 news. And so maybe the mod was thinking that there was T1 news. I don't know. All right, well, 1 hour demand, 200 level, 50% of the overnight range. Oh, got a boost out of here. Use level 2 like the tape? No, I don't. 500 orders there hitting the bid. I don't find the tape helpful. The tape would be well, generally, like if you look at times and sales, that kind of stuff. Isn't the heat map just time and sales? Well, it's essentially, I mean, the bubbles are time and sales. So it's time and sales plus limit orders. So it's a way more visual way to see it. So I like it a lot better. Top Step X is down. They went off stream, so I'm here to watch you trade. My Rastaman, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I took a quick trade off the open there. At 50% of the overnight range, long. It's the only thing I've done so far. There's the trade though. It was a really nice entry. Just a little limit order right before the opening bell. If you focus, you can get your heart rate down to 67. That's true. That's true, I can. What platform to use? Right now I'm trading Lucid. I'm trading Lucid funded accounts. But I've traded a bunch of different companies. I've kind of flipped through them and try to get experience with as many as I can. So on Lucid though, I'm on oh. This is day 5 of 5 for profit days on this account. So that's cool. $1,500. I could take out what, $750? Nothing to write home about, but it's something if I wanted to. What's Lucid's plans? If only there's a website to tell me. Thank you, Parshov. Look, 783 orders hitting the ask there. Nice blast here. Again, we got overnight highs. That's the target up above, and 400. So this whole area is of interest to me. Does being so zoomed out on Bookmap actually help? Well, I'm mostly interested in those large, the anomalies, the large orders, so the 783. So sometimes being zoomed in is not helpful because it makes small orders look big. You know, if you zoom in all the way, You can see like, oh wow, big bubble, and it's like 80 orders. You're like, I don't care about that. 30. See, that looked big. That was 30 orders. I don't care about 30 orders really. So yeah, zooming out I think is helpful actually. And you can find areas of like, you know, where these orders are coming in is very important too. So it's easier to see that. But yeah, if you want to see Lucid's plans or any others, and you don't normally watch the stream, I built a website called Prop from Gorilla. And there's a lot of comparison sites out there. This one's a little different. It's better. I'll tell you why. You can find any plan here from any firm. Let's check the core plan, My Funded Features, compare, and you can load up any other. You could load up a Lucid plan. You can load up Tradeify, whatever. Load up to 5 at a time and compare them side by side. So let's see, what plan from Lucid do we want to compare? How about the Lucid Flex 50K? Boom, we have a nice table here. This is the evaluation rules. See the price, $77 versus $85. You can compare all the rules. They're listed on the left. There you go, left there. And then if you want to see the funded rules, toggle the top to funded rules, and then you see all the funded rules. And you can kind of make a decision on which one is the best plan for you on how you like to trade. You can click the link to buy the plan. You can use my code on the main homepage to support the site in my channel. The codes are right here on the right, and it is much appreciated. But you can also sort the table. You can filter by the country you're in. So if you're in a country like Parshov, who's in Kenya, they ban a lot of firms won't work with Kenya. So you can filter by the country you're in. You can filter by firm policies. You know, if you want daily payouts, or if you want a one-day pass, you know, you can start to really find the right firm for, you know, the way you want to trade. That's Prop from Gorilla. Check it out. Much appreciated. Nice sweep of overnight highs. Does Lucid use Project X or Tradeivate? They have Project X. Again, you can look at the site. They have all the platforms listed too. So clear the filters here. Go back to US, all countries. Lucid, you can go over Rhythmic, Project X, Quantower, Tradeivate, NinjaTrader. What I like about Lucid is they also give you a license to use MotiveWave, which is this platform here. It's my favorite platform. Very Mac native. You can also use it on a PC, of course, but it's very good for Mac users. And it's the license is free. Instead of paying like $35 a month, it's free when you trade with Lucid. Thanks, Macy. Thank you, Jasper. Glad you like the site. Tradeify now has dailies. Yeah, it's a select select plan with the daily option. Man, honestly, I was in a long, just 2 micros on my personal account. Around this is on the old contract, but pre-market, I had the most gnarly bottom tick stop out on this trade. I'm gonna post in the Discord because I'm pissed about it. That makes me feel better to share my terrible stop placement. If you're in the Discord, check this out in the Futures channel. Literally a bottom tick stop out. I would have probably put it a few ticks below demand. I didn't have demand charted on the computer I was trading that on. And so I didn't realize there was demand sitting right there until I looked over here, and then by the time I was going to move it, I got stopped out. Dan, tell MP to get off the beach and fix the servers. Yeah, well, you know, I doubt he's on the beach. I think he's in, where is it? Aspen or Vail? Where he put a little toss-up office so he could go skiing every day. Honestly, I would do the same. That's sounds ideal to me. It does suck. Hey Dan, can you link the vid you did on the comparison of prices on different prop firms? Just go to my page. It's the second to last video I posted. It's the second most recent one. Should do the same thing, but with brokers comparing commission and platform rates and stuff. Like I was looking at EdgeClear, and all their options confused me. Yeah. Interesting. All right, let's see if we can get through 400. I honestly just want to see us rip. I'm just sad I'm still not in this trade because I was targeting like a few hundred points, and that bottom tick stop out is gnarly. Can't get back in at these prices. You know, we're already 115 points from my entry, so terrible. You're right about ES bouncing. Yeah, we did get a good bounce there. We did drop after I said that. I think NASDAQ did drop down to put new lows in for the session. Where are my session bars at? But yeah. Then we did get the bounce. You're targeting PDH and you're in a trade. Do you think it's going to? Do you think you would have gotten stopped out, or would you be good? Like maybe it'll still work. Does that make sense? Like maybe it'll still take profit, or do you think it would have stopped you out and you weren't able to manage it? Again, I'm going to mention this one more time. Well, my bit rate's really low right now. I'll wait a second. All right, there's 400. But I'll mention this again. Twitch has less of a latency if you want to watch on Twitch. My bad on that stop out. Dan told my market maker friend to tag it because I thought it was a take profit. Okay. All right, so push into 400 essentially. It's 98 3/4. Calls you restream on chat. Well, that's just because I'm posting in the restream thing where it goes out to both platforms. All right, there's a sweep at 400. $302 is 50% of this leg up here. Something to note. Let's say I have taken a 25K funded account in Lucid Trading. What should be the ideal safe total ticks or points for the stop loss to pass eval and even in a live account? I mean, honestly, it's just going to depend on the trader. Because what works for one might not work for another, right? If someone can trade with a 10-point stop loss and do it successfully, that's fine. Other people might want a 40-point stop loss. I think what's more important is the dollar amount. So if your drawdown on a 25K account is what, $1,000 or something, $1,250 maybe, something like that, $1,000. How many losing trades are you going to give yourself before the account's blown? Maybe you only want to risk $100. In which case, figure out how big your stop needs to be for that trade, and then size appropriately. So let's say you need a 20-point stop loss and you want to risk $100. Well, it's $2 a point on micros. So just do the math to figure out, okay, in order to make sure I don't lose too much on this trade, here's the size I'm going to trade for this trade. Yeah. Sorry for those top step traders out there. There are plenty of options over on PropFirm Gorilla, which I know is not helpful right now, but obviously sucks when they make you trade a platform and that platform's down. My fund just announced daily payouts are back. You could tell that that's what they're gearing up towards. They did a little test run, so I'll have to add that to PropFirm Gorilla. Once it's official, is it officially out there? So his levels worked out well. A little bit. I'd say that the range is large, and these pullbacks are, pretty good sized, where it can kind of, it could be tough. It can stop you out and stuff. But in terms of tagging overnight highs, pulling back, and then going for 400s, that was pretty nice. I'm gonna watch 50% of the last pretty bullish candle, the 15-minute. See if this 300 level holds. I might try a long. Which prop did you say gives the MotiveWave license? So what I'm trading right now, Lucid. Code Gorilla on Lucid. Support the channel and give you the best deal they got going on. So if you want to check them out, I like them a lot. Miguel's been trading with them, getting really fast payouts from them. I can request a payout today, which I might do. Get a payout and then go buy Christmas presents for people. That'd be fun. All right, I wanted to say 302, 300-ish. There's rumors saying they can't handle the amount of people now that they offer all firms to use them. One of the reasons to downsize. You think that's it? I feel like it's like they kind of just want to, if you like it, they want you to have to trade Top Step because there's more money in the going through the prop firm than just, licensing it out. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's also a bandwidth type thing. What am I getting you? Getting you a grill. Since I can't afford dental insurance for you, I'm just going to get you a grill to cover all that up. Why Paris? I don't know what you're talking about. Rachel says, I'm new here, but I was wondering if the leftover spaghetti in the refrigerator is your wife's or yours. It's my wife's. How do you know what's in my fridge? Yeah, that's yours. Have at it. I like how you go through the chat instead of texting me. That's good. All right, we'll see here. If this could be a little mini head and shoulders type thing happening. I'm gonna watch here. It could be interesting to the downside as well. I don't want to only look for the upside. I'll take a green egg and call it even. You ain't getting no green egg, dude. Unless I can buy it with loyalty points from freaking YouTube, Streamlabs. What sauce is in the spaghetti? I made like a, you know, like a meat sauce. I think I still prefer the long side. I'm just gonna try it. It's not the best entry. I kind of just want to see us blast new highs here. Just 3 micros, no big deal. Oh, I meant to take this on the other account. This is on the account that's already, right? Which account is this? Yeah, 2. 2's ready for a payout, so I don't want to lose any money on here. So I'll be at break even. I meant to take this on my other account. Oh, that entry was so lucky. It was good timing. Yeah, we'll see if I get the follow through though. Man, I had one. I had a crazy entry. I feel like it was like 2 weeks ago on stream. People were saying, "Clip that, make it a short." And I don't remember exactly what day it was, but I entered and like 10 seconds later blasted. It was a really fun entry. You gotta love those when they happen. Come on, don't retrace on me. I'm just gonna see if we can turn into a bullish trend here. Bullish trend day. Those entries are why we clash. Do we clash? Like I said, when I got in, I just said it wasn't even that great of an entry, but that's why I went in with small size though. People are saying toss up X is back. Come on. Just keep going up. We don't need this whole retracement stuff. All right. Break even there. I'm going to switch this account to the other account that I haven't traded yet today. I'm still going to look for a... Am I still going to look for a long? I don't like that. That's not really what I want to see there at all. Let's check the other time frames. Yeah, I mean, it's not the cleanest price action here. Toss up X counting my trade as 300 plus. I mean, that works, right? Dan, has anyone in the chat accidentally called you dad? It's not like in school when you accidentally call the teacher mom because, you know, you actually have to type it out. To accidentally type out, hey, dad, that'd be pretty insane, honestly. I think if 300 can hit and hold here, maybe we dip a little bit lower, maybe down to VWAP, but I think I will look for another long, though. You can call me Daddy Dan, yeah. Yep, I get that a lot. In my other Discord server I have, yeah. Parsha was like, wait, what? Why am I not in the Discord server? Just jokes. Just jokes. Top Step will refund you if you're red. I almost can guarantee it. All right, here's the level I'm looking for. 300 here. Do I hop in a little early here without seeing if we... Right now the reaction's pretty good. Dang. Man. I hit perfectly there. Come on, pull back one more time here. We get a better look at it. Is your channel Mango Street still around? Yeah. We still post every month. And we're going to post twice a month next year. We'll be posting 24 videos next year. That's very daunting when I say that out loud. Doesn't sound like a lot, but for me, it feels like a lot. Anything that's not trading, I'm always just like, eh. You know, if it's making trading videos, that's cool. But anything outside of trading, I'm less interested in at the moment. Well, let's see. Let's see what happens. VWAP buy incoming. Yeah, I'd be interested. I'm definitely looking for a spot to get in long here. Trader Fath, what up? How you doing? Riley says, Danny, you look like you go for a pastrami sandwich right now. I don't know if I've ever had a pastrami sandwich. And I just had breakfast, so I'm good. I'm chilling. All right, Rach is good. Sounds like Rach is going to do most of the work for those videos next year, so that's good. Which indicator is that showing buy and sell volume? It's called order depth. It's called depth of market actually. It's depth of market overlay in MotiveWave, which is pretty cool. Daddy Danny, you look like you want some refrigerated spaghetti. No, that'd be my wife. She's the only one in this house that would eat spaghetti before 10 a.m. No way I'm doing that. You're gonna post on the strip channel again? Oh, you mean strip trivia? I don't know if there's enough interest to warrant the effort. It's fun though. I almost want to start with one micro. And then if we, dip, add, but maybe I could just get in full size. Let's see what happens a little bit lower. Yeah, we had a podcast, Rachel and I, called Strip Trivia. It's an audio-only podcast, of course, but literally it's like strip poker, but with trivia questions. So you get a piece of trivia wrong, you take off an article of clothing. And it's funny because it's just an audio medium. We thought it was funny. We had a good time. What if it was very good pasta? Still not eating it before, I would say before 11 a.m. I'm not fucking with pasta. Oh, it looks like Lucid just dropped a promo. I guess it was 14 hours ago. 50% off for new users, first two purchases of Lucid Flex or Pro. And code Gorilla. Check it out. Get 50% off. All right. What's up, Dan? Got any payouts yet? No, I'm allergic to payouts. Wait, you guys are getting payouts? No, yeah, I mean, Pinato. You're a long time, I used to be in here a lot. How am I supposed to know when the last time you watched this? Yeah, I've had payouts. Not a lot this year. I wish I had way more, but it's a process. I think flush to 200 here, says Eddie. How dare you, sir? You think we're going to flush to lows in 1 hour demand? I would like a VWAP hold. That's what I want. I want to stay long. Blue Sky now has stocks for prop firms? What? I'll have to look at it. Blue Sky. Oh no, they added to their plan. Blue Sky already has like the most confusing plans in my opinion. There's just way too many. Like direct to funded and instant. Like, dude, come on, man. I can't. Just, it's too confusing. The problem with so many plans, sure, people like flexibility, but when it's so much, you get analysis paralysis and you don't buy anything. That's my opinion. Make it a little bit easier. But yeah, it looks like they do have stocks now. Very interesting. I'll have to look at that in more detail. Has this year been more difficult than others, Dan? Just wondering because this was my first. This has been a challenging year. It's hard to say more difficult because I'm a better trader as well. I would say no. I'd say that my difficulties are just with myself. Getting greedy, getting tilty. That's like literally the only issue. So I'll stack a nice chunk of green days, and then it'll just be, generally price action is not great, and I'm forcing trades, and then I try to make it back. So that's like literally my number one issue right now. Half day when Top Step goes down? You knew this was going to happen. Wait, what are you talking about, Grizz? All right, here's VWAP. Can we hold? Or we're going down to 200 like Eddie wants. Do you think the size is as well against it? Yeah, absolutely. I don't even take my own advice when I say size down. I wish I would. That solves so many problems. So that goes hand in hand with greed. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna try the VWAP play here. I don't know. It's not necessarily bullish by any stretch yet, but let's just see if we get a little hold here. Don't have a ton of confidence in this one. Oh, you're talking to Eddie. Okay, I missed that. I missed Eddie's response. Yeah, your technicals are spot on. Yeah, I know. I'm. It's usually just execution or other kind of mental errors. Are we holding this PDL VWAP? See if we can get a little burst of buyers popping in here. Okay, so my funded futures rapid plan is back. It's 20% off using code Dan. First payout in 24 hours is possible. No consistency rule in sim funded. Profit target's 3,000 on the 50K. Max loss 2,000. End of day on eval. Intraday trailing on sim funded. So it's like take profit trader. 80-20 split, $500 minimum, $2,100 profits buffer. So it's very much like take profit trader. This looks like a stop out here. It's very much like take profit trader. So if you like take profit trader, now you have another option. My funded futures has better support, hands down. Looks like we're gonna snap lower, doesn't it? I think we're gonna get a flush down here. Maybe Eddie's right here. Get that move to 200. What is the rapid plan? Well, I'm telling you about it now. It's essentially the daily payout option on my funded futures. So, again, like take profit trader, EOD and eval, intraday, in funded, at least till the buffers hit. Daily payouts. Live transition at $10,000 or at $10,000 a day, or consistent payouts, $7,500 total. Then they move you live. So I don't know when Take Profit Trader moves you live. I think it's around $10,000 too. So it's very similar. Basecamp's hiding the stats of other accounts. Oh, yeah, hang on. Right now I don't have enough to show both. Let me just move my camera down. There we go. Those are the two accounts I'm trading. Oh, and also I should probably see if there's a trade in Perdia today. Had a max daily loss on Perdia, unfortunately, yesterday of $1,000. But I was up $2,000 total on the account, so I should still be all right. Here's Perdia. Balance is at 101, so $1,000 profit. We'll see if any opportunity pops up there. Downside looks all right now. Maybe Eddie's onto something with the 200 level target. Do I just hop in short on this one? Problem is, ES is right at 1 hour demand here. Not sure I want to short in front of that in case buyers want a piece of that. Don't chase shorts. Yeah, fair enough. If I wanted to short, it would just have to be that VWAP test, right? So rejection back down. You know, I think that would have to be the short if I wanted it. Too many labels on this. It's hard to see. All right, that would be the short. Yeah, Froggy, move away from Apex, man. Dan, what's your favorite Indian curry? I don't eat a lot of curry, dude. My favorite Indian dish is just butter chicken because I'm a basic bitch and it's delicious. Wow, look at those. 1,000 lots hitting the bid there. 1,000 lots. Should get a flush from that. And if we don't, that's some decent absorption here. And then maybe we'll get the higher low and pump higher through 300 again. Butter chicken is curry. See, I don't really know what the definition of curry is. Maybe it's just like a saucy dish. Is it because the base? Shawarma. Shawarma's awesome, yeah. But isn't shawarma more like Middle Eastern? Dave, what's your favorite nuggets? Thank you for asking the real questions, Grizz. Dino nuggets for sure. Anything with a shape is just, shaped like a creature. It's just more fun to eat. And if it's more fun, it tastes better. Dino nuggets for sure. Asking the real questions. Shawarma. Yeah, shawarma's more Middle Eastern, Mediterranean. But delicious nonetheless. All right, Eddie, were you shorting this, bud? Hope you're stacking that paper. I love falafel. Falafel's amazing. We have an amazing falafel shop in Chicago called Sultan's Market. They barely raise the prices over the years. You can get a falafel sandwich for like $6. It's awesome. New lows on NASDAQ here. Top step came back up and I went short up 1,800 and cannot get out. Yeah, you guys, you can't really. I would just be careful. Even when it comes back online, I would probably avoid trading it today. I know that's hard to do when there's opportunity and you want to take advantage of it. Speeding up here a bit. You can see those that 1,000 lot order was that's pretty good size for ES there, and so when those hit, definitely paying attention. Is Harold's overrated? I've actually never been to Harold's, so I cannot answer that. Heard that NQ's moving to 24/7. Yeah, or is it 24/7 or just 24-hour like weekdays? I mean, it's already open 23 hours. I feel like it's. Are they talking about now? Are they talking about the index or like all stocks? I know they've been talking about moving most things to 20, like options and stuff. I don't know. I like the market being closed. Honestly, it's just like not even having to think about it. All stocks. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like it. I mean, it seems inevitable. I guess everything's digital. Seems like, makes sense. It's always mini contracts because I'm looking at the mini chart. It's not going to show me anything traded on a different instrument, right? So it's only showing me ES minis. All right, tag into my Jizu here. This is just a picture perfect Jizu right here. Should we long off Jizu? Man. Gotta see here. There's a retest of previous lows here. See if we just reject here and move lower. Otherwise, my Jizu is a terrific, it's called a Jizu for a reason. It's a green zone of opportunity. Are you going to trade next week? I'll be here probably till the 23rd. I think, once we get closer, we'll see what price, how everything's looking. Damn, dude, that Jizu is so fucking money. Problem is, it's a 20-point zone or so. Jizu. Green zone of opportunity. Damn, that's a really nice reaction off that. Wow. Sweep at 200 and reclaim. That's just beautiful. That's a 60-point reaction off my Jizu. I want to see like one red candle here, but we're getting all the way up to VWAP. Damn, that was such a fast bounce. Jizu has a 100% guaranteed reaction. Yeah, Riley Micros, man. Hola, your take profit didn't fill out? Wow, Eddie, 4,500-ish on my 5 Trade of 5 Flex accounts? Damn, dude. That's 4,500 times 5? Or 4,500 total? Like you made $900 on each? Should have taken the trade in your Shih Tzu instead of yapping about it. Well, let's get the name right. It's a Jizu. It's very much different than a Shih Tzu. Well, the problem is, as soon as, we start bouncing, we're like, all right, well, you want to clear the previous lows first. And then I didn't see an entry. I don't want to chase it either. So, 4,500 on each account. Damn, Eddie, that's sick, dude. I have a hard time running up funded accounts usually. Like, I feel like anytime I'm in like the mindset to like, all right, let's like try to run this account up, I get I get like a little too aggressive and take massive losses. So, and then when I'm like green, I'm like pretty cautious, you know. So congrats on just putting the pedal to the metal there and making some profit on those accounts. That'll be sweet. Because now you can kind of just chill, right? Now you can just make small. I assume you're in the, let's see, the flex is every 5 days. Would bookmap free tier be good enough? Bookmap free tier is what? ES? I haven't looked at the. Is the free tier, is that just the Thinkorswim integration? Or do they have another free tier? I don't really know about it. I used to have it for Thinkorswim where it was, they gave you like a free one of just ES, I think. And if you wanted more, it was like $40 a month, but it's very slow in Thinkorswim. Four days of $150, which would put me at a $2,500 payout. Yeah, dude, times 5. That's sick. That's sick. Because now you're chilling, and now you can just go back to trading micros. I assume you're trading minis with that. So now you can just be trading micros and laugh your ass to the bank, dude. Nicely done. So this is PDL retest here. What the hell is this Jizu? It's just, don't put a Y in there. It's just GZOO. It's a green zone of opportunity. If you don't understand that I'm just fucking trolling ICT by making up my own stupid ass terminology, that's what I'm doing. It is still a legitimate zone, but I just started calling them Jesus because it's funny to me. I'm just fucking trolling. Oh, I don't have Shih Tzus. Come on, I would never get a Shih Tzu. I would never. Goofy ass dogs. Nice, perfect fall. Nice. I actually love Jizu. Thank you. You're welcome. You can have that one. If I traded all my Jizus, I'd be a rich man. Shih Tzu out here catching strays, dude. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about this Purdy account here. You make another Jizu here so it goes higher. If only I worked like that. Dan finna win the Robbins Cup with this one. Yep, that's right. Robbins people, you better watch out. Gonna come and hop that Jizu, and you guys weren't gonna know what hit you. I want to see a higher low put in here. Otherwise, I have very little hope for the upside. Back to that 50% level. What's up, Guillermo? How you doing? Dan trolling ICT, yet I made 1,300 in 2 minutes. I mean, dude, a Jizu is still, just because the troll doesn't mean it's not fire, you know? It's still a legitimate zone. Yeah, honestly, it's not looking good to the upside here at all. So, short side, without chasing this, I don't know. I don't know what looks good. Target for the short side, got 30-minute demand. Yesterday's close 2,500, 100. 25,100. I don't know if we really. Maybe we get a 100-point drop here. I don't know. But we have overnight lows. And yesterday's close right there. So maybe that's the most interesting level down below. One sentence described as Jizu. A green zone of opportunity. Yes. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's green. It's a zone. And there's opportunity. No rant required. What happens first? Inevitable heat death of the universe, or I can get back into my Top Step X? Well, I hope it's the Top Step X part. Oh, there's Evan. Nice to you show up, buddy. I'm sure you have a great excuse for why you're so very absent from my streams. You can't keep calling it a Shih Tzu. It's not accurate. A little bounce here, a little bounce. 30-point bounce. Yeah. What up, Jacob? How you doing? What happened to Top Step Live? I think their platform was failing and they didn't have anything to do on stream. I don't know. I wasn't watching. I was here. Doing my own thing. All right, so 200 level, offering a little bit of support. I wouldn't be surprised if we snap through that here and move on through this green zone of opportunity here. This beautiful Jizu. What's your question, Eddie? Scrolling. Oh, Dan. It's hard when this restream chat, it's really small, so I have to scroll more frequently. I missed what you said earlier. You think you'll trade next Monday and or Tuesday? Yes. We got the in-laws coming to stay with us Sunday night, but I know my wife wouldn't mind me trading a bit next week. There's a nice pad on the horizon. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll be here. I think I'll stream until Christmas Eve. Like I'll stream the 23rd probably will be my last day. I'm just gonna see if I can short this now. Do you have the song on your playlist? It's a more recent addition, but it's there. I want 200 to break, obviously. That's what I'm looking for. Come on. Come on. Almost stopped me out there. Does it need more room? I don't really want to give it more room because the entry's not that great. Take the L there, 235. See if I can get it a little higher, or once we get the break. Some larger lots there, just going back and forth, trading on ES. Face rip time? Yeah, maybe. Maybe so. I would be surprised, but could happen. I mean, I was looking for a higher low. That's kind of happened, but I don't like this price action to the upside. Perfect fall. You can post in Discord. Whereas your contract's like NQZ25, that's just probably how your platform or your data feed shows the December contract. I rolled over, Guillermo. So I'm on March of next year. Titan, you don't need to yell. Or X111TN. Your caps lock is on. It must be stuck. 2020, in 2025, in terms of P&L, did your green month outweigh your red months? Well, the thing with prop trading is we're only really counting payouts. That's what, expenses and payouts. That's what matters. 2025, because I did not get my tick payout, I was 2 days away of, $250 from getting a $6,000 payout. I was red on the prop firms this year, unless something happens in the next week. A little red on prop firms. It was a few bag fumbles on my side that just kept me from being pretty green. You have any open option contracts? No, I don't. 600 something lots there hitting the ask. Up to VWAP now. Not a higher low. Any giveaway? No, I don't have any codes right now. That would have been a great long. It's on the wrong side of that one. Great entry long. 2 mil payout incoming for 2 weeks, or in 2 weeks for Dan. Yeah, I love that. Let's do it. How, you may ask? Nobody knows. It's a mystery. Nice long there, Paul. Is that bookmap? No, this is Motive Wave. the world could end while you're short, at least you'll go out green. There'll be no one there to pay you out, though. So, nice 100-point bounce there. ES is pretty much up to VWAP. Kind of looks like we'll just kind of keep this little channel here going is what I would imagine. Maybe a little rotation back down. How do you copy this? Control's the key. You're the reason I started trading futures. You put out a video where you purchased an algo bot lease. Yeah, that got you into it. I feel like that would turn everyone off from it. That was crazy. It's like lighting money on fire. Yo, Parsha, what I could see some weird emails that you're doing, and it is I'm don't even not even paying attention. Whatever weird stuff is going on Twitch is like the least of my concern right now. My fund features, they do have 20% off their new rapid plan, which is the daily payout plan. I was thinking it felt a little 50-50 whether we hold VWAP and break this or we just revert back down to the bottom of this channel. Looks like we're going to be reverting back down to the bottom here. Yeah, this price action is kind of crappy in my opinion. There was some nice just technical levels we've been hitting and reacting off of, and so in some instances it was like definitely some opportunity, and then in others it's been a little slippery. Do you have MF code? Yeah, code Dan. All the codes are on propfirmgorilla.com. If you want to support my channel, that's a good way to compare prop firms. All the codes are here on the right. Promo, copy the code right there. For newbies like me, the market's looking like a roller coaster. I mean, it's definitely some two-sided action here. So even for, for anybody, I think it's a bit of back and forth here. All right. Guess the only thing I want to see right now, I'm just waiting for ES. Tap into VWAP there. See what kind of reaction we get. And go from there. Boggs Eddie, just use your code to open an Apex account. Thanks for using the code. Appreciate it. Good luck on the Apex account. Parsha, why'd you change your name? Is this your alt? Bro, I know you're chatting with an alt on Twitch, man. I'm not stupid. All right, there's VWAP on ES. No, it's not the same color, Parshav. It's because it's your Discord name. Goofball. Joey, you blew your Apex PA account on the 8th day today, just before my first payout. Dude, been there, man. It's tough. Sorry to hear it. Apex, the 90% ends tonight. They just texted. Apex 90% deal ends tonight using code Dan. You want to check it out. Parshav, you got to do the nicknames, I think, right? Can I give you a nickname on here? Oh, add friend nickname. Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. Huh. Use code Gorilla.Dan. You can use either one on Apex. They both work. PDL there on ES. Tick divergence, Evan. It's a short side. Oh yeah, I see that. I am kind of waiting for an opportunity. I'll try short. What's my Twitch? It's just Daniel Escape. Okay. We might move a little higher first. Let's see. About to be stopped here. Took the stop on Perdia there. Honestly, I would not try to keep trading Top Step right now. If when it comes back online, I would just not even. You can buy your music somewhere? You can listen to it on Spotify or any streaming platform. You can license it for your videos via Artlist. It's probably on like iTunes to buy, I guess. Keeps coming really close to my stop loss there. Dan has been emotionally dead for years now. Trading came very natural. I wish I was more emotionally dead when trading, honestly. I don't always have that emotional control when trading. It can be very frustrating. I might give this a little bit more room here. A lot more room. I want to stay short, but it might spike up, so we'll stay in that trade though. Dan, have you tried not getting angry when trading? That's all you have to do. Yeah. Have you just tried not caring if you lose? Artlist, I almost forgot you're also a photographer. But yeah, but what was that to do with Artlist? Artlist is just, I mean, originally it was just music licensing. Eckhart Tolle? You sound like my wife, man. Let's check out the heat map here. Anything going on? Okay. I do feel like, well, I'll just wait. We'll see. Obviously, we're running into some resistance here. I would not be surprised if we snap higher, though, through it. But I do want to stick with a short side trade here. I like it enough. What are your thoughts on open gate? Dude, I don't really. A lot of stuff is overhyped, in my opinion. It's fine. I mean, look, people are just making videos for social media, really. I mean, it doesn't matter. Just make good stuff. So some people, I feel like, get into photography and videography just because they like gear, which is totally fine. They like the technology, they like the gear. That's cool. That's not me. I can make good stuff on shitty cameras. Don't matter. All right. Let's see what happens here. Snapping higher or gonna move on down. Yeah, back to 200 for Dan. Yeah, I missed it the first time. Let's get that move back to 200. I would like that. It's long all the way now, says Turbo. I hope not. That'd be bad news for my short, man. You vote higher too, Pinato? Well, y'all could be right for sure. If it does look too strong here, if we break these highs and it's looking a little bit too strong, I'll probably just kill it. But I do want to see if we can just get that rotation. I want to see good red closes on these. I don't just want to see the jab down and wick up, obviously. You know, I want to see heavy close. It gives me some confidence that there's some persistence to the selling, that buyers aren't just gobbling it up. So heavy close through 300 would be very nice. Anyone else struggling to read price action on days like today? It's like it's back and forth. It's not the cleanest, so I don't think you have to feel type of way if you're having a hard time reading it. Yesterday was, I thought, very frustrating after the nice drop. That's why I always say, Turbo. We talked about this before on stream, where, man, if you could just see 10 seconds in the future when trading, that'd be really fun for, like, I'd say like a few months, and then you'd be like, all right, I'm bored now. It's too easy. Making money is too easy. Aw, it's too easy. All right, so through 300, I'm gonna move to break even. It's just 3 micros, but am I moving to break even? Let me think about this actually. No, but I am gonna be at. I'll stop at new highs on this this leg here. But I'll leave it on a little bit more. I like the heavy close. That's what I wanted to see. I wonder if I could get a little scalpy here on Perdia too. Burlex, thanks. Yeah, definitely check out Prop from Gorilla if you're looking for more different prop firms. VWAP short, bro? Like, you mean short to VWAP? I'm looking for a move through VWAP, to be honest with you. Ever play Life is Strange? No, I don't know what that is. I have no idea. All right, try Perdia here real quick. Let's see. Yeah. Flush it. Dump. Come on. Up to the long bias, it just wasn't. It's just, price action today does not look good enough for the longs, in my opinion. All right, well, break even hit there. Pretty. Move down to 75. Come on. Savvy Taco, what up? It's been a long time since I've seen that name. How you doing? Still savvy? Still a taco? Come on. I was watching earlier. You gotta say hi, man. You're like OG. There's VWAP. Well, sad I closed out on that Perdia trade, but I didn't have daily losses 1,000, I think, and I only had about $250 to draw down. Yeah, guys, don't try to trade Top Step. I've said that many times. It's not working today, obviously. Did I actually close out my brackets? Just realizing they're not there. Ah, shit. Damn it. I hate when that happens. All right, well, I'm out of that trade. I didn't want to be out. I was just trying to add brackets. But it was too close. It was too close to where they would have been. So, fortunately, it took me out of that trade. I could put it back on. Shoot. Flip long? No, I still want to be short. Still want to be short. There might be a scalp here off of VWAP, but I think short's the way. I'm just sad that adding the brackets, yeah. That sucks. All right. Maybe a VWAP short for more downside here. VWAP is 67. I'm going to try to sell that on Perdia. How do you get rid of your... Hang on, I'm in short. Obviously, you know, there's the bottom of this little channel, so could just be a bounce here, but I don't know, see if we get more downside. There's a show orders in okay, that's a stop. There's a show orders in MotiveWave, and so if it's also showing like the larger labels, just right click on them and say remove. I forget what it says. Remove. Just right click on the labels, and there's an option to remove them. Yeah, remove all orders. Yeah, that's it. Definitely disappointed that I exited that trade. You don't do micros anymore? These are micros. I'm cross trading right here. 1,000. There's another 1,000 lot hitting the bid there. Let's see if we snap through this. Does it get absorbed or we snap through it? That's the question, I think. I'm gonna put 3 back on here. I still like the short side. It's a little sketchy spot here, but we've already tapped it and bounced up to VWAP and rejected, so I want to see now if we can get the flush to 200. Is that the same spot where the previous 1,000 lot was? Where was that 1,000 lot? Yeah, similar. 45, is that the same spot? Yeah. Good eye there. Yeah, same spot. Nice move. That's what I wanted. Chat was saying long, and I said, no, no, hold your horses. See if I can get one filled out here. Come on. Did not fill me. Wow. Wow. Don't love that. I'm not going to take a loss on this one, though. Jeez, that sucks ass. Come on. Fucking hell, dude. That wick right before my freaking take profit. Well, guess what? If we get back down there, I like the push past it, but I might just get stopped out here. So, man, that's too bad. It's a really nice move. All right, fucking break even. It was lame as hell, man. Yeah, at least you're green, yeah. Yeah, it's whatever. I think I got to make a little bit more though if I want to count as a green day on Lucid. I make 150 bucks. So honestly, I should have taken one off. As I started bouncing, I should have just taken one off to lock in that 150 bucks. So now, honestly, I'm gonna take another trade to make another 40 bucks or whatever to make it count. I don't want to be. Excuse me, I don't want to be reckless about it, but I definitely do want to hit my target. Okay. Danny, you'll be taking a break till Jan. Yeah, I'll be gone the 23rd. I mean, I think I'll be here the 23rd. And then from Christmas Eve onwards till the New Year, yeah, I'll be out. There's no sense in trading that kind of holiday action, I don't think. There's 1,200 lots there. I didn't even notice that 1,200 lot order, did I? Okay. I think that's enough. I'll refresh Lucid Dashboard to see if that's enough. With commissions and stuff, it might not be. Might need to do actually one more. I'll probably be back on the 5th bar shop. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, check the Discord for those kind of updates. You ever trade London? No, I'm fast asleep during London, man. It's not a time zone for me. London does not work for my sleep schedule. New York's way better anyway. I'm not gonna wake up in the middle of the night just to trade a worse session, you know? $148. Oh, in case you can't see it. $148 for today, so could use a little bit more. All right, that should be enough there. All right, I still think we're gonna move lower. But we are kind of at the bottom of this little range here. A lot of wicks under these candles. All right, Froggy, catch you later. Yeah, okay, max loss there on Purdy. I only had it pretty much closed it instantly. Back to where I started, 100K there. All right, so again, let's see. Lucid, let's go to the other dashboard. Lucid, 5 of 5. Payout eligibility, calculated EOD. So right now, I could request what, a $750 payout. I could also try to push a little bit more today if something's really clean. It's very treacherous though, because I could get into trouble. But I could push and try to get a bigger payout. What's the cap on these 50Ks? Is it $3,000? I don't remember. 2,000, 3,000, something like that. So I could push and try to get, you know, a little bit more. Because 750, I mean, it's nice. It pays for some of the expenses, but it's not that exciting of a payout. We'll see. 750 ain't worth it. That's kind of honestly what I was thinking too. Because it's hard to keep accounts alive if you take out most of the profit. All right, well, I want to see it flush the 200. I want to see. All right, well, I don't know. I'm going to head out. I'll let you know in Discord what ends up happening. But hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Be back at it again tomorrow for a Wednesday stream. I'll see you guys later. Peace.